Hello everybody, welcome back to more Apex Survival 100 Days. It's day 16, we are building a ship. We didn't crash a ship and in any previous streams. Hopefully we finish this ship and then get it out looking for that new base location, because we need to move away from this snowy area. Who do we have already? Game Dork first with the hat. awesome, and Steel. It is great to see you both. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, let's get into this. Where am I sitting? Right here? Okay. Okay, where were we at? It's a little dark. I don't want to sleep for the day to go by. Okay, I don't have a jetpack. Why do I sometimes think that I have a jetpack? Okay, where were we at? We were just at the part where we were getting to the ship. We did raise it up so we could build underneath. We're getting to the part where we're at the interior of the ship. Dr. H, I'm sorry. I didn't forget her. I literally just saw her 2 minutes ago. Definitely can't forget her, Game Dork. But you're right. I should acknowledge her in the chat. I'm sorry. It does feel a little awkward. It's like, hi, I just saw you. I'm thinking, can we get a scaffolding right here? Switch to our proper colors. Can we put a scaffolding right there? I wonder. Oops, did I fall? Yeah, of course I fell, but yeah, I don't say Dr. H. If it also feels weird to say Dr. H. If I wanted one right there, I'd have to put a plate right here. Okay, scaffolding. Where did I have you? Up here, okay. Oh, spiders. You're not eating me today. You are unfree. How could I forget you? The mother of my children. The love of my life. Cheesy. I know. Okay. Let's get this deposited in here. Get back to what we were doing before the spiders interrupted us. It's our night snack. I was thinking we'll land on that when we're not connected to the base. I wish I could put one of these here and still connect to that connector. We have to think about... I want stairs. That's what we were trying to do. I was trying to figure out stairs right here. Not there, though. So one more plate. And then stairs. Can I get up here right now, please? Oh, I ran out of steel plates. How's everybody doing today? Been having fun playing this game off stream. And content free. I've been having a lot of fun. Did I? Oh, nice. I actually made it. Wish I could do that here, but it would need stuff on the sides to do it. So we're just gonna do this. This is so tedious, building like this. But this is the way. So then up here, we're going to head towards our actual interior of the ship and have the bridge at this level to where those stairs just went. I'm tempted just to run it like, what does this look like? Like that. Good start from you. A little remodel on the logistics base storage. So yeah, I left there today, Game Dork. I grabbed some iron and then headed back home. Did I mention that we have new merch? I made a Wildlife Ate Me sticker, which I'm definitely down for more Wildlife Ate Me stuff, but right now just a sticker. We're probably also going to run steel plates underneath just to protect the ship. And at some point we're going to do another scaffolding. Is our bot here right now? I haven't seen the bot. Nice, Streamlabs, you are here. Good, Streamlabs. We don't need... Yeah, we can just do like... How long do we want this ship to be? See, that's pretty good right there. Maybe one more. And that could be where we put our cockpit. We'll check. I'm gonna put everything, lay some stuff down, and we might have to grind it back out. When I'm building a ship, I weld stuff up, grind stuff down, weld stuff up, grind stuff down. You won't miss the iron. Yeah, you added 10 iron. You're chasing magnesium right now. Yeah, your little minions are out there chasing magnesium. So we'll need a control seat. I need the actual control seat though. Do I have that on my bar? I don't know. My bar is a mess. I don't see it. I want some new control seats. Who's ready for some new control seats? So right here, probably that one. That's the best looking one, right? Yeah, it is. So we'll come up and that will be our seat right there. It's perfect amount of room for what we're going for. Hey Sweeney, how are you doing? Dinner ran a bit late. I guess I didn't much. No, not much has happened. We're just building, talking, chatting, chilling. Words. I knew I missed that. Oh, it was too much of a run up there. That was too low of a run. Slow of a run. Now I'm not gonna be able to get back up. And now I somehow got up there. What's for dinner tonight, Sweeney? Yeah, that feels like a great length of a ship. Is the height good though? I think the height's fine. Part of me wants to just do the bridge. I keep forgetting about the bridge stuff. It's so much better. Add one more block, Game Dork? Hey David, it's great to see you. How are you doing? Add one more, Game Dork, you're saying? One more interior? It might need one more interior. I don't really know. I don't actually think it does. It all depends what we're trying to put up here. Because from this area here, we're going to go left and right with like a bed. And maybe a survival kit. Roast duck curry. That sounds pretty good. Something I've never had before, but it sounds really good. We're having tacos. Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. It's Potato Tuesday, but we have tacos on Tuesday. Can I just jump this up there? No. This is frustrating. There's probably an easier way to do this. But when do I do the easy thing? Let's get a bridge. Let's use these. These look so much better. Let's try this out. Only issue I have with this is the shaping, if it's gonna look good. I think we can make it look good. The amount of times I've seen seasoned streamers missing jumps like 5 times in a row, build one extra block would be quick. Yeah, I don't know. It's called streamer brain. That's what I call it, at least, and I think other people also call it that. You do really dumb stuff or just miss very obvious things when you're streaming for some reason. It's really silly. I was actually thinking about your scaffolding for the extra block. Oh, yeah. Game darkness. I got there eventually. It just took me a little bit to figure it out. So from here, I kind of want to start bringing this down. So we need conveyors wherever I have those. I can never just have some. That's not what I want. That's not conveyors. So the only thing we need up here is a vent. Yeah, we're gonna need a vent coming up here. We have the reactors and everything, right? What do we have on this ship? Here we have 2 reactors that we need to make, but we don't have what? Silver? It means you're not connected to a grid. You are connected to a grid. Yeah, we lost all our research. What am I talking about? We lost all our research because we blew up in a fiery ball. Okay, that... I don't understand what that was. No one would do that. Hey, Marcus. Now I can start, Marcus? I shouldn't have been doing anything. I'm in trouble. How you doing, Marcus? I feel like I just talked to you not too long ago. I'm thinking of bringing this down one... No, we need to keep it at that level. What am I talking about? Is there anything else we need to connect off of here? So we have reactors. We have our O2 H2 generator. We have an oxygen tank and hydrogen tank. We have a small or a large hydrogen tank. So I don't think we need anything connected into the thing other than a vent and maybe a cargo access inside. Yeah, I think we just go this, that. Inside, we are going to want a survival kit, though. We could run a vent right... Yeah. Where's our vents? We could run a vent right there. We can still put a block. And then I want... Where's my Willis ducks? Nice. I had the vent in there. And we shouldn't need anything else forward. Hey, Chad. It's great to see you. Everything is awesome. I am interested if those redemptions are good sounding now, but I'm not going to troubleshoot it live if they aren't. I changed a few things, and they were working in a test stream. Only one more day to get your greenhouse. Oh yeah, greenhouse competition, build competition. I had so much going on right now in my head, David. It's not something that's on my mind, but thank you. Yeah, tomorrow is the last day for your entries to the build competition. You can hear it fine. That's great. Potato. Yeah, I think it was just a weird stream thing where it just needed to be turned on and off. How you doing, EC? How are you doing, EC? Do I want the... I want to figure out the roof right now, honestly. I like hiding my vents now. I never have vents out. Wildlife ate me. Wildlife ate me. Hey, Eddie, how are you doing? Everybody's here now. We can start the stream. Yeah, so I'm just gonna want a bunch of steel plates. And we need to get some scaffolding to get up on top. I really miss my hover ship right now. But if we're gonna build another hover ship, it's gonna be something completely different. What if I do this? I don't need to go that high. Everything is awesome. Oops, that's not what I meant to grind. Everything is awesome. That's also not what I want to do. I'm getting distracted. Everything is distracting. Yeah, hoverboard. I need to make one eventually. Another one. We're just gonna make a completely new, fresh one from scratch. So up here, I just want... We could put a vent right here. Do we need a top connector for any reason? But we could also do a vent right here, pulling in. I think we do that. And then that, and then we'll try to figure out how we're gonna come down. Let me put that right there for now. So if we wanted to, we would have had to do that. If we wanted that shape. I don't think that's the right shape. Tied with Game Dork right now? Who's that? Oh, Chad. 1030. 935. Where are you? 870, 870. Nice. Yeah, Chad, you got a lot of potatoes. I just gotta work on getting more redemptions. So we could undo this. This is the most frustrating way to build sometimes. We could, though, do that, and put like a forehead on this thing. I almost wonder what this looks like. No, that doesn't look that great. That doesn't look good at all. Not at all. Can I get up there, please? Thank you. Could also do, if we come down like this, just put that right there, and then how is this gonna look?
Inventory full.
Inventory full. It's almost full. You want your hat back, Game Door? How does this look? It's just making me almost want to go to the similar cockpit that we had, which would just be a control seat with some bay windows. I'm about to do that. I really like the bridge. Because what if we get rid of this and do that? Then we'd have to get rid of that top one. I think I can do a normal there. And one there. Yeah, it just doesn't flow right. Hey, Prime, how are you doing? Oh, it's our late night snack now. Boom. Kenworth inspired? What's Kenworth? Uh-oh. Wildlife is eating me. Not liking this. It's making me just want to go back to the other bridge style. Welcome in, Prime. How are you doing right now? Feel like I just saw you in another stream. Yeah, that's making me want to get rid of this. And we're, oh, semi-trucks. Okay, I thought maybe I was missing like a sci-fi brand for a second. I just did it again. Everything is awesome. You don't even need redemption. You don't need to waste your potatoes. I'll say it. Okay. Let's get rid of this. We're going to put the control seat back. And we're just going to run the bay windows. Because it's just not going to look the way I want it to. How did we... What? How don't we have the components? Good, have been so long since I lost. Yes, it's been so long, Prime. Sometimes you live in the real world. I try not to. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, and then what? One more this way? Is it? And then... that? Energy low. I need a refill station somewhere. Do I have a refill station anywhere? I don't think I do. So much easier. I don't know why I haven't been using refill stations. 14 deaths on Sunday. Hey, you were dying a lot, Prime. Chad may say that's a different number. Or was Chad's math actually right? If I go one back, start that here, and temporarily put that there, can I then... trying to think here. Some of these are like that. Let me get some bridge windows that I could use here. I thought I used them inside. I don't though. They're all like this. There are windows that I could use here though, right? Either that or we go back to the other. I mean, I think this actually is the other way. Bay windows. Let's just check it out real quick. We can always grind it away if we don't like it. Oh, that's frustrating. There should be an easier way, shouldn't there? There we go. No, we're on day 16. I can't attach anything right there. What do we need right here? I was thinking these right here. Is that gonna be fine? Yeah, that should be fine. And then the corner pieces. We just had... I need to heal up. Survival kit. The engineering way, not the easy way. How can I overcomplicate this? Step 1. If you haven't damaged your jetpack when you jumped into that mining hole, you could, yeah. That mining hole totally destroyed my jetpack. I should probably be eating food. So need to deposit these in there. We could probably cook some decent food. Looks not the greatest. So we'll probably go one more further up the roof part. It's crazy wacky scaffolding that we have right now. So we get rid of this. That drops because that's fine. Everything is awesome. We go one block further with that and then do the down right there. That's gonna probably look shape-wise way better. Yeah, that looks way better. You need a mod that counts our day. Yeah, it's day 16. I could just do an overlay and keep changing it, but that would be tedious. But it would be nice to have something that does it automatically. Trying to wonder what to do at the front there. Part of me just wants a light block for a nice bridge light. Like that. That could work. Not really liking the front now with this. Let's get that welded up top though. I don't need to weld up the roof. Been toying with the idea trying to make more asymmetrical ships. I feel like it's way easier to make them look cool without getting... Yeah, asymmetrical. I have an actual really cool asymmetrical ship. Let's show it real quick. It's actually based off of one of the NPC ships, but it's one of my favorite. I'm not actually going to paste it in, obviously. It is missing some thrusters, but that's my asymmetrical ship. It is called the Carrion. But it has some modded thrusters that aren't in this world. I absolutely love flying around in it. It's my favorite ship to fly around in right now. Hey, we just went into a new day. You always have way too many guns, Prime. That's not the problem with your ships, is the guns. Last night it had a bug. Yeah, it's day 17. I gotta go. That's what I want to go do. Want to go plug in the new day? Yeah, you always overgun your ships, bro. Definitely not the issue. Day 17. We are running out of time here because I want to get off this planet soonish, or have a very large facility. I'll just cook something real quick. What can we cook? Let's cook some green pellets. Perfect. Now let's go back to working on the ship. Let's jump straight off this. That was smart. Now let's go weld up that vent up top. I am doing a 3-hour stream. I don't know what I'm talking about. Running out of time. I'm talking about running out of time. Oh, Chad, and being on the 100 days. By 100 days, I want to have something going on in space.
Critical.
If we could hit Factorum in 100 days, because this series ends. I mean, I might do a vote after we hit 100 days if people want to continue this series or not. But essentially, it could end. What do I want to do here? Probably just some interior blocks. Could just do that here. That won't look bad. These blocks always look great. I love these blocks. God. Everything is awesome. I'm gonna keep saying that every time I make a silly mistake like that. Do I have the parts for these windows? Yes. So at this moment, I don't know if we're gonna leave. I don't like the sides right now, underneath the windows. I'm not really happy with that. So I might do these right now to hold on the windows, the glass, and get rid of this. I don't want the front of the ship being... I mean, we'll see how it has to be. It might actually be that bulky. No, but we're doing the normal stream time, Chad. It was just running out of days on the planet. Is what I was thinking. We are doing Atmos, right? What thrusters do we have? I still want to do some Atmos out the side. Let's try and get a shape going on here. Is that in the way? Yes, it is. Probably do that and not fall. Can I not make this jump? I don't think I can. Could do that or try to line up with this. Yeah, let's see how this looks. Do this instead. You can use the little neon tubes, place the whole window. Yeah, I know. But those those don't have a lot of components in them. So it's really easy to lose those. Can I jump up now? No, I still can't. I just fall right off. Hey, look, we'll just keep walking circles up this. let us real quick make that right there so I can jump up here. I'm probably going to put the armor there anyway, so it just makes sense to armor that up. Like, I'm probably going to put armor plates there. I need to sit in this and look at it like an aerial view of the ship right now. I wish it was daytime. It is looking good, but I'm noticing one small problem. The block I have this sitting on, I'm not happy with. Where's the skiff Mark II? Yeah, I definitely need one. Chad, I think we just need the freeform build one. Oh, we need steel plates. Yeah, nice, David. Yeah, that looks better. We need the sun to come out, is what I really need. We'll put our control seat down again. Decided that I do not like texture build states mod. Just spent 45 minutes looking for the welded blocks. All looks done. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I definitely like it. It's kind of better if you know that you're not going to weld up blocks. That's what it's good for. We just hit level 4. How long can we stay and not die? Yeah, those are all welded up. I would love to be able to get a nice view of what we're working with here. I am gonna want like a block out probably from here. Do we have steel? Yeah, we have steel. Okay. Probably from here. Let's try there. And then, do I have Atmo? We could go these. See what this looks like. Let's grind away this scaffolding real quick. Maybe I need to make like a little elevator that can go up and down. Right here by the ship. Where was that? That was right here. Now let's get inside real quick and see what that looks like. Yeah, that's not a bad place for them. A jab at Prime was almost uncalled for. Funny, but almost uncalled for. About the, what, the turrets? Is it worth having some full? Yeah, we're gonna... I'm not a huge fan of the large grid floodlights, but we'll probably have some. Those almost feel like they need to go out one more block. Wish I could throw a rock and just knock it down. Why did you switch? You were facing this way. Yeah, I think we need to go at least one more out with the thruster. What just happened there? Game freaked out for a second. Right there is where I was trying to go. Yeah, that looks much better. Hey, Rami, how are you doing? You meant to light it up now. You're saying you wish you could see while you worked? Yeah. It's a smart thing, wouldn't it be? So we need to light it up. Yeah, that looks much better. Caboodle kitty booth swarm? What? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, because we are going to want somewhat of a pathway to walk and have like a little bedroom right here. Let's actually deal with that right now. Probably gonna want some lights. At least a light? Maybe a light, a roof light right here. Is that where we want that? Or we get rid of this. And then we put a light, a panel light there. I feel like I want a panel light instead. I don't want to block off when we're walking in the ship. Just being able to see up to the bridge is what I want. So it would probably be... Could we get away with this? Or is that going to block off? No, it looks pretty good. Sounds like it's something slapped together with various spare parts. Is that what you're... But no, no, no. I'm just building as we go. With no real... So, I mean, a little idea in mind. But not too much of an idea. We are going to need to conveyor off of here, though. We're off of there, and then off of... I was thinking here. For a survival kit. And do we want a food processor on this? At least a survival kit we need on this. But I don't think we can make a survival kit right now. It's like the reactors we can't make. Do I have a survival kit anywhere in this right now? We're also, yeah, no, it's cargo. I want this to be a cargo terminal. Then this side to be... No, I don't want the cargo terminal there. I think I don't want anything like if I do. I don't think I have a survival kit. If I do that there, that'll be blocked off from that. That's what I want. Yeah. Kaboom! Thank you, Marcus. I was wondering where Kaboom was. Yeah, we can't. We have no silver, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we need to hit another encounter at some point. Wish we could have a light that went up and blocked this over here. We could have this go one more and have a cargo access over there. I don't like open conveyors. That's what I'm trying to do. Then we can have a cargo access there. Can we though? No, we can't. Right now, I'm not sure where we're gonna have a cargo access. I mean, technically, I could just put one. Polonio, thank you so much for the subscription. What was I gonna do? We could just put one like that. It does not need to be down. I know, we don't have the medical components. We'll take that out of there. Set light truss lights are probably my favorites. Panel ones are handy too, yeah. I just don't like the small grid floodlights are fantastic. Did I get? Yeah, that's welded up. And then I was thinking a bed. Do we have a bed? Do we have a bed? Do we do? No, okay. I was thinking a bed. A full bed. Right there. Probably do some pipes, maybe? Where are the pipes? Yeah, we could do some pipes. Right there. Hey, Dennis R, how are you doing? Did I grab the resources for the bed? No. Okay. All that's in my build plan. Let's go grab those parts. Hope that we have all the parts. If not, we're going to have to dig more stone. Grab the rest of the components. Don't forget that today is, or tomorrow is the last day for the greenhouse build competition entries. If you put those pipes in a bag, will they become bagpipe? They probably would, Remy. They probably would. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Trying to think what they have on this side. We have the bed. We could also take out this bed and turn it. We don't need to make the ship the same as the other one, but we could have a bed right here. And then do... What block am I looking for? I mean, we could just do... that right there, honestly. So I have a little cargo here, a little bed right here. Oh, yeah, I don't want to, I'm not going to sleep, okay. It did actually get me a little bit. So we got our sun. Well, that is all we're going to need connected up is a survival kit, and that... The rest of it just needs to be armor for the most part and some design stuff. We are going to need braking thrusters. We could probably do them off of here, maybe? Or off one over here. Did I run out of steel already? Multi-pass. Hey, Corbin Dallas. How are you doing? Get these welded up. Get the thrusters welded up, then we can figure out where braking thrust. That's our up. We aren't going to need down thrust. We should use some forward atmospheric thrust also, which we can stick in somewhere outside here. Yeah, maybe we'll come one block off this and put atmospheric forwards. Let's get those thrusters up though. It's going to take a little bit to do. May have to cover a graveyard shift tomorrow night, Game Dork. That's a rough shift. I used to work a night shift a very long time ago. And I do not miss it at all. That's a lot of motors. Do we have the parts for the other one? Let's go dump those off. It's going to take a while to make these motors. Do we have the stuff to make the motors? Yes. Make us all the motors. Let's just queue up all those motors. There we go. We got a storm coming in. Don't want a storm. Halfway to motors on that one at least. And then we still need most of the motors over there. Let's go refill our stuff while we wait. Hey, look, we have friends. We're gonna need new ammo or just make a better gun. Can we make a better gun right now? Let's go look. See if we can just make a better gun. Production, weapons. Yeah, we can make the M20. Wildlife ate me. Wildlife ate me. I love that one so much, Chet. We actually have it as a Discord soundboard now. We don't have any magnesium though, do we? There's why I'm not making that. We have a little bit of magnesium. We have just a tiny bit of magnesium. Let's get that gun out, though. I don't want this gun. Get that in our bar. Reload. Just watching your VOD a few minutes ago when you ran out of hydrogen. Oh, and my ship. Yeah, to my surprise, the ship was being held up by that tiny little hydrogen thruster. Not really through choice, but I'd always rather have one end of the day or the other. Used to... Oh, I'm reading backwards, David. I used to always work back shift patterns when I did work over. I've had like every shift possible. I have a question. If I need to repair an encounter ship, is it possible to separate the voxels without damaging a ship? Or to know what it was like? There definitely is a way to separate the voxels. It is a pain. If Prime is still here, you can ask Prime, because Prime has definitely dug out way more ships than me. But you can separate it. It's just, it is a huge pain to do. You can separate the voxels from the ship without damaging them, but it's just extremely tedious. Because you have to know that some of the Doom voxels and stuff like that will get stuck. And a Doom voxel is just this little tiny voxel that'll be like in a block. So say that this was down on the ground. Inside this block, there could be voxel and you would never know. Unless you ground this block down and looked. Yeah, so there's... Ramming actually has the way you do it. If you attach a drill to the grid, it will not damage the block. So if I were to put a drill on this grid and then run it, and then clear, like right-hand click, you can actually clear the voxels around it. That is the easiest way to do it, Denisar, is attach a large grid drill to the grid and just right-click or remove voxels rather than mine them. And you can just keep moving that drill around. At least the storm's not doing anything to us. Blueprint it first and dig which will most likely damage or impair with a projector. That's another great way, is to blueprint it. Some people don't have that, don't switch in and out of creative though. I do though. If I want to blueprint a ship, I'd like to blueprint a lot of the ships. Just turn you off right now. Let's turn the other one off before we repair it too. But I always will switch into creative and just blueprint something. Turn this one off. Thank you, Rami, for pointing that out. I was totally forgetting that the easiest way is with a large grid drill. Yeah, we ran out of magnesium for that. Almost done with that. We probably will want some other small ones. I'm thinking of coming off here, though, for the braking ones. So if, do I have, yeah, okay. If we do that off there, then that, and then do like that, but also do a flat one. Like that, how does that look? I think we can make that work. I'm also okay not using this one. Yeah, David, you need to own it to blueprint it, and sometimes you don't own it. when you're doing what I was just talking about. We should have the motors done. This for the other side. Yeah, this one. Now let's look with the sun, how this is looking. That's not looking bad. It is not looking bad. We need to find a way to shape the thrusters into the front of the ship, though, and the back. You're going to need to figure out how to do that. And this one off. And this one kind of across between Alien Dropship and Serenity. What's this Serenity you're talking about, Game Dark? We definitely can bring that in, but I kind of want to do it. Do I have beam blocks anywhere? Yeah, with like beam blocks. Like this. I was thinking. Let's see what this shape looks like. Let us... What am I looking for here? Do we have any heat vents? I think I have a heat vent on here. No, I'm just kidding, Game Dark. From that conversation we had the other day. Kind of want it like that. See what this shape looks like. Yeah, that looks a lot better. That shape. We'll probably bring the top down like that. Square ones? I like this. I like the greebles of the heat vents. Spell wrong. I'm not making fun of you. It's funny, I spell wrong all the time. You'll notice most of my comments in Discord are edited because I've spelled something completely wrong and I have to go back and edit it. If you ever check most of my messages in Discord, they're edited. Because I always misspell them. Okay, let's get this welded up. I am liking the shape of this. Just a little wings, pretty much. It's nothing too crazy. Just some little wings. We all can't spell, apparently. That one's already welded. We're definitely getting close to finishing this up. We got to just wrap up the front here and close it up. I am almost tempted to go one more further. You know what? Honestly, I could just get rid of these. Put better braking thruster on this. Not use the flat ones, but do that instead. That would probably be better, and it would look better. Yeah, I like this much better. Yeah, what did Engineer Coffee say? He can't spell, but he can math. That's why our Kestrel is spelled wrong. If you ever wondered that, why the Kestrel spelled wrong, our ship. That is why. Gotta turn this one off before I turn it or weld it up. Same thing with this one. Everyone just said same. That's pretty funny. Spelling not our strong suit. Are we still good? We need more motors. Connor Talkins. Yeah. EC with his control. I totally forgot about that. I love that. I need to eventually buy that sticker of EC's. That Connor Toll sticker. Now that more people are here, if you don't know, I released a Wildlife Ate Me sticker. I also have a potato mod in the works that will be coming out soon, TM. Yeah, that looks much better. And then from the top, I'm pretty sure that looks better. Just gonna have to figure out how to meld that in from there. Let's figure that out right now. No time like the present. I kind of want to get up top. I hope I have enough steel plate. I feel like I don't. Astral movements in the dark. I am really excited to see everybody's greenhouse builds. 6 is what I need. Do this. How far back did I go on the other side? All the way? Yeah, all the way from that. Okay. How far up did I go? To there? Hell Crescents looks absolutely insane. Did anyone check out how Crescents built? We had a competition that started the day of Apex Survival's release, and tomorrow's the last day for entries. I might have to do that right there. Maybe even This right here? I wonder how that's gonna look. Doesn't look that great. Probably just that. I have no clue how this is gonna look. I kind of want to go down and look at it. Zoomed out real quick. Yeah, it's gonna look fine. But now we just need to get it into the front. I want right now though, my brain, I really need to shape this back part behind this thruster. So if we do, I'm thinking no matter what we do that there. That would probably look way better. How far back are we now though? Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Because then we can put a block there and then fill this in. It's probably gonna look good. Let's do the same thing on the other side and then see what it looks like. Zoomed out. Far back, I did one more. Okay. Today must be an off day for Chad. Why? What did I miss? Chad said he can't wait to see everyone's greenhouse build, so I asked what the greenhouse is. Oh. Sorry, Chad. I was not reading that literal like that. Sorry, Chad. Part of me almost wanted another Atmo thruster facing backwards somewhere. Might just be able to get one in here. No, that's not gonna look good. Let's go look at what this looks like though. Inside the ship. No, I'm not liking that at all. I am not liking that at all. So this backside needs to come out here, I think. What is on the other side of this right here? The reactors? I mean, could we put... We probably could put one in here and be safe. Let's lower your expectations. Maybe went right over my head too. Yeah, it went right over mine. It's not gonna work there either. I almost think that back here needs to do a different. That's the problem. You need to close off that though. I'm thinking it needs to do a different angle is the problem. It needs to almost do something like that. See what that looks like. So I should consider who I'm telling jokes in front of. Interesting content. Don't just tell. Don't think of your crowd. No, just tell your jokes, Chad. 99% of the time they're pretty funny. It's that 1% of the time when we're all just not thinking about what you're actually saying. Hey, Grumpomatic, how are you doing? Thank you so much. I'm pretty excited with how it's looking. What did I do on this side? Yeah. Let's go fall real quick and look at the shape of that. What do we think? Just kind of think it would go back further. Thanks, David, for a merch link. I was actually thinking it would come back. I just have a full armor block sitting there on the ground. Just pick this up and thrown it. I was thinking that it would come back way further. So start one in from here and then start going back and end up at the cargo container. Streamlabs stole your hat. Streamlabs. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I think no matter what, we got to get to go back further, but we just start from a different spot. So where that one started from there. Would we want to do that and then that? I'm not going to weld these up. Let's look at that real quick. It's another idea. We will get the shape. We will definitely get there. Place some forward thrust as a front rear mirror to the reverse thrusters. That's what I was thinking, Chad. But definitely thinking something like that. What does this shape look like? That looks better to me. It's an interesting shape, David. We could honestly have, so right here, I don't think it, I forget how far atmospheric thrusters go. Could we place Atmos? Yeah, we could place them right here and they shouldn't reach that. David, 4 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being a VIXL member for 4 months. So you're saying right here, Chad. I think that's where I was thinking. We don't really need to armor up around the what am I trying to say? The cargo container? Did I just mess up something on this side now? I want that attached right there. It attached on the other side. Oh, it's because why? I have this extra block right here. Yeah, that was the problem. Manta ray vibe? Yeah, I actually have a manta ray ship, which is funny. Called the Manta VIX. And then we even have the Manta VIXL, which is one of my first ships that could fly upside down, right side up, every single planet. And it also has AI built in, which is, I love that ship so much. I had so much fun making that commercial. If you haven't checked out my commercials and you like satirical, over the top stuff, you should go check out my commercials. I'm looking to get back into making a few more commercials because I really miss making commercials. I have a few ships that need commercials. A wee scouty ship that's similar. Have you posted pictures of it, David? If not, why not? Let's turn this off. Feel like we could get away with lowering this right now. We probably don't need it propped up anymore. Right? We don't need this up anymore. Whoa, that just... You scared me. Mild jump scare there. Just a mild jump scare. You did post a picture of it? God, why don't I'm not remembering this right now. Yeah, let's lower this down onto the connector. And let's get rid of this. EC liked it. I don't know why I'm forgetting it right now. Can I make that jump? No, I can't. Can't make that either. I can't make any of these. Can I not do this now? I'm gonna have to go off this way. There we go. That looks good to me. We gotta go grab the parts for that though. God, I just want to get up in the air. We're not too far. I just want to get up in the air though. Thought I left access. Oh yeah, it was on the inside of that. In there, I left access. Out of plates? Oh, you thought I was gonna be out of plates? Not yet. We're definitely gonna have to mine at some point. I turn this off. No, I didn't. So we have reverse thrust, forward thrust, upward thrust. We don't need downward thrust. We do not have left and rights though. We do not have left and right. So I'm thinking we could definitely get away with doing some right there. I can use these upwards for a lot of maneuverability. I wish I just had a cargo container. I can just grab stuff from here. Nice. Oh, that's why you couldn't place the blocks. No, it was we were out of the motors. Or no, it was the ground you're talking about. We might be out of stuff right now. We are out of iron. Are we out of iron? Just iron? Yep. We need to mine. Talking about mining stuff, we need to mine stuff. Just weld that stuff up and now we can go mine stuff. Eat a kelp crisp. Not raw spider meat. Oops. Totally forgot about that. Dump off our components and go mine some more stone. Are we near stone at all? No, we need to come out. We as far forward as we can go. It looks like it. Hey, look, there's a ship down here. I wonder how that got down there. Let's terrain clear and go over this way. Gotta do the happy feet seagull. Mine, 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 mine. Yeah. Wasn't that, Finding Nemo? We are gonna have a massive moat at some point. I don't think we need ice. Let's check ice. Ice levels all look good. Yeah, we still have a ton of ice. Could have been it was one of those animated movies. It was one of those animated movies. You are right. Just went and found that post Ager and reposted it. Okay. Thanks, David. I will check it out after the stream. I think we should be good to dig down now for some stone. We need to bring this back just once. A lot of wasted ice, but we have so much ice. Absolutely surrounded by ice right now. That Reapers turned out to be a nice. The moat gets a bit big, yeah. Oh crap, crap. read chat and then we just burned a little bit of stone there. Whoops. We'll just surround the whole base with a giant hole, and then we'll build a drawbridge. Now we're moving from here eventually. But I'm hoping today, but I feel like with the way this is going, we still got a bit to go on this ship. Not too much more. We just got to close it up, make it look a little pretty. Is that tank full? The hydrogen tank, are they both? No, they're not full. The ship one's still filling up, but we can just drain the other one's full on the base. Send the base on a trailer to haul behind the ship. No, I'm leaving this base behind. We're gonna get enough components to be able to build some stuff. Like a basic refinery and assembler. What's that building? I'm building the left and right thrusters. And we can make upgrades. I'm only putting those little small flat modes on there for now, but down the line, we can upgrade this ship as we go. Dangle it on 20 hand. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You people just want me to blow up the ship after we build it. That is a ridiculous hole right there. Okay, how much stone did we just get? 400, yeah, almost 500,000 stone. I think we'll be good for right now. Let me grab components. What? I don't have this connected here? Yeah, okay. Now we can go build those thrusters. I don't need to remember. I don't actually have to turn them off now, though. They're not on the piston anymore. So it doesn't matter. That one was finished. It's just this one over here. So I'm thinking... something like that, and then we do plates. It's either that or something like that. I like to make these look like they're actually getting some air intake. Probably still gonna do that, maybe every other one. I want to button this up though in a second. Okay, then from here, what do we want? Probably this. We could probably just do that there. Top of this might be pretty good. No, we need to do something with... Probably gonna want a turret somewhere around there. What do I got going on here? That'd be hilarious if there was a place they just kept spawning in it. What am I missing? Fish for spiders. Fish for spiders. That would be cool. I agree. We can armor a lot of this up eventually, but I just want to get this to a point where we can fly it. I want right here. A scaffolding block? I kind of want a scaffolding block. Where do I have those? There. I want a full scaffolding block. Maybe I can do one now. Where's this one? Yeah. That's what I want. Slope blocks appear like providing air intake. Yeah. We got to see what we're gonna have to do on the other side, but that's the idea. Gonna do this for now. The same thing I did on the other side. I don't even know. I think it is. Then we gotta go look at closing up the interior. Also, I want to look at what that looks like from overhead. Doesn't look the greatest. It almost looks like two separate ships right now. But I want to get the inside of this all buttoned up. What do we want right here? It's as far as we can go there. That's even right now. Could do corridors. If we did, what block would that look good here? Do I still have the bridge blocks? No. That's not gonna work. I know the commercial hopper does a similar thing like that with, where is that block? Trying to find it right now. This, no, it's not this. What is it? Is it that? No, there's just one, where is it? This block. We could try something like that. Doorway intersection corridors open sides with the various inset rooms along the hallway. We can't go underneath this though. We can go as far as this. Gotta figure out how I'm going to blend in that with the front right now. Let's go look at that real quick, actually, because that's going to help me figure out the closing up the inside. I'm going to need, where is that block? This block to start blending in. How does that look? Almost. I almost made it. Doesn't look horrible. Space for a fish tank? Is there space there? I mean, there probably is space for a fish tank. There's quarters in line with the control seat, straight back, various rooms down the sides of... Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, Chad. You mean you want stuff... on either side. I kind of want to taper this back, though. Rather than have full blocks right here. But do we get that? If we do this, is that going to be airtight? Then what? That's just this block, right? I just saw it. Give me my parts. Nope. Won't be airtight with those interior wall blocks in the ceiling. I mean, I'm going to block these off with like this block. Dad. I'm gonna do that, I think. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. That was my idea, at least. First thing we're gonna have to do is find some silver. Yeah, and then we could definitely do... Trying to think what we want to do here. Tempted to actually inset a block there, maybe? It feels like Sonic music. It does feel like Sonic music. So ideally, if we wanted to keep it going, we'd want, what, something like this here? We still hallway off this and go have a little walkway back there underneath. It allows us to put more stuff in here too. Let's work on closing it up and then we can fix, but we can definitely do some corridor blocks. I just don't know what inset we'd want other than a seat. We also still need an antenna on this. We technically need a toilet, right? Thought I saw a spider for a second. It all depends how far back I want to go. Do I want to go one more back? Put a toilet there? Where did I have that toilet? Did you get flipped? No, it's an armory. Wrong thing. Toilet? Where was the toilet? There. Oops. I feel like I could fit more batteries in there. I probably am gonna need more batteries. Hat. You got a hat. Where do I want the batteries though? I kind of want them up here. Can I get up to that right now? Yes, I can. We do 2 more batteries on this side too, just to be safe. Have enough power. Bring the toilet 1 block forward and the shower could be next to it. Yeah. That's pretty smart, Chad. I was just trying to line things up with where the bed was. Is why I was doing that. Because the bed's right about there, right? Yeah. And realistically, I could still put the shower right here, right? That's not where I want to go. I want to get up in this ship real quick. It's almost day 18. I think we can still get the shower there, Chad. What's production looking like right now? Sometimes I have to scramble when I have a design 9% done and realize it has no gyros. We have no gyros in this right now. I think we can just shove a gyro right here. Right? We don't have a gyro. We have a gyro on this? No, we do have a gyroscope. Is that on this grid? Honestly, I can't remember if that's on this grid or not. Yeah, we have a survival kit. We just don't have the parts to finish it out. The survival kit's sitting right here. We don't have the medical components. We need to find some silver. I really wish this did this on its own. Really tempted to also put us at... Yeah, I think we can get Gyroscope right there, actually. Free meat. What color was what? Game dork. I really want to get this thing up in the air. I don't want to rush it, but I'm ready to fly this thing. It needs a test flight soon. So after these batteries, I think I'm going to do a little bit of test flight. We can do more designing down the line, but right now I want a test flight. After we get the batteries and a gyro in it. We still good on... We should be still good on materials. Make sure you have enough fuel this time. We have a ton, Prime. In this tank... Wait, let me look at this gyroscope. Where is this gyroscope? So that's the gyroscope. So we don't currently have a gyroscope. We might sleep too and go into the next day. And not fly out at night. We have to add... Before we do a test flight, we are going to add some lights. Probably some floodlights somewhere around here. Almost there. What do we still need? Just those more? Can we grab them? No, we can't. We can't hold them. We cannot hold all those power cells. Power cells are so heavy. Did anyone add parachutes to the ship in case of crash landings? I did not add a parachute. Does anyone? No. Does anyone? I did not. A lot of people do. The smart people. Sweeney, the smart people add parachutes. Or the unconfident people. That's what I call them. The non-confident. So gyro and some lights, and then we're test flying this. Do I have a gyro anywhere in here? No, but I do have this. Okay, I don't see a gyro anywhere. Gyroscope right there. Should be the only thing. Yeah, okay. I hope we have the components for this. Yeah, it's not, yeah, don't just add the parachutes. Also make sure you put the canvases in the parachute. Okay, this connector, is this connector named? So we want... I don't know what to call this ship. Did we have a name for this ship? I thought we had an awesome name for this ship. Temporarily, that has that as a name. Well, let's take off this. This could cause some problems. I should have did it from the other way down. Need to grab that down. I need to do it from the other side. Perfect. Now we should be able to fly this. Oh, I did not add lights. I said I wanted to add some lights. We are going to put some... What lights do we want to put? Let's just put floodlights back here for right now. Oh, that's in that. No. What? Yeah, it is. Okay, that is... Let's just put that right there right now. Name me. Switch lock. Thrusters. Atmo. Atmo thrusters. Hydro. Hydro thrusters. I think I turned a lot of these Atmo thrusters off though. Okay. It's gonna blow up something back there, isn't it? No, that's fine. It's fine. What's everybody saying? It looked like a bit like time when you slugged me with the... Came dork, I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't do that. Should we sleep and go into day 18? There's our LED lights, otherwise the ballast for those lights will be rather loud for being next to the bed. I'm not going to leave lights there. I just want them there for right now. I'm going to sleep real quick and go in the next day. We just got to remember that it is the next day. +1 to whatever that LCD screen says. Yeah, we aren't full hydrogen. Let's start naming some stuff. Tank. Actually, what are we gonna name this ship? Come on, chat. I need a name for this ship. You're awesome at naming ships usually. Are we on power? Power looks good. Yeah, it's day 18. Forward thrust look a bit like eyes. The braking thrust, yeah, it does kind of look like eyes. The tadpole? Why the tadpole? Why the tadpole, Marcus? D-18 Spudster. I like that. That's my favorite right there. Ship name Knuckles. Looks sort of like brass knuckles from the top. I like the D-18 Spudster. I'm going with that one. Iron Kite. Iron Kite's actually not that bad either. What about D-18 Iron Kite? Though it doesn't need to be day 18. I understand why you're doing the D-18 now and it doesn't need... Or the fact that I built this on day 18. There we go. We're actually gonna just do that instead. Okay, what else do I need on my bar right now? Nothing, right? Oh, I wanted the tank. I want this on my bar. Stockpile on and off. That's what we're missing. We need to fill some event controllers and stuff inside some of the spaces we have. I'll just go get max hydrogen real quick before we do this text flight. Yeah, there's a ton of unload blocks, David. We're just doing a test flight. We have a giant hole in the side of our bridge. But yeah, I wanted to find the batteries too. I'm gonna get them in my bar to see how we're at with battery life. What are we at right now? 23%. 22%. How fast is that battery going down? 20 minutes. Yeah, holes are fine. Yeah, look, if we look back, we can see ourselves in there. Yeah, we have a ton of holes in the ship. 21 minutes full. Yeah. 18 minutes. Okay. Let us actually turn that off. So we're not going to burn any hydrogen right now. I just want to fly with Atmos. It's not going to fly as fast. That gyro is a bit strong. Let's go down to like a 60. I don't know. What is it? What do we want? A percentage. What is it right now? A 1? Still feels pretty strong. Let's go down to a 0.4. A little bit up. Let's go to a 0.5. Should be fine. So we have 18 minutes of flight. We have good flight with the Atmos. It's going to be a little sluggish of a ship, but that'll be fine. Let's turn the hydrogen back on. Yeah, this feels pretty good. So we need to button up that stuff, add event controllers on this. It's a no spaceship. For space for the blocks, actually, yeah. So let's land this back. And finish it out. Also put it on recharge. So then we can go scout here in a second. You gotta remember that does not have much braking thrust though. What if this got stuck in the hole? It kind of does look like a morning star though. I see it now, Marcus. Not completely happy with that shape, but I don't think it looks horrible. It's not the prettiest of ships, but it's not the ugliest of ships. We need to bring this up just a little bit. Where is our connector? We a little off. Should be pretty close. No? Apparently not. We just off by the littlest bit. There we go. Let's put that on recharge. Leave our thrusters on for right now. Stockpile, we're still at 100. We're still good. We're barely using any hydrogen. Nice. I'm happy with that. We got to finish our bathroom out and get our shower in here. I want to see if this works without... If we can do it right here. We do still need an antenna on this. I would like to get charged up and get a nice scout though. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, Chad. It'll be a little asymmetrical then. If we put the bathroom up, we can then put the shower. I thought we could get away with it there. Let's use the other bathroom then. That's more open. Yeah, that one. And then the shower right here. Perfect. I don't know how that looks from the outside real quick though. Can I just fall out here? Yeah. Just get away with getting rid of this. I'm just doing something like that. Food processor, there's not one on the ship. I didn't have a place really for it. There's actually, if I get rid of these, yeah, okay, those are connected. Feels safer if that was like that for right now. We could probably just put that in there. It can get redesigned, but for now, I want that. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I wish we had lights that could go on there, like spotlights. Because I really don't want that on there. We could technically get some spotlights in there. It's not a bad place for it. It wouldn't have to be piped in. Oh yeah, you could just like dump stuff in, you're right. Did we grab both those? Yeah, okay. You are right, Chad. It does not have to be piped in. We can get some more inset stuff in right here. What else are we thinking? Are you thinking the food processor? The problem with the food processor is it has a back, doesn't it? Functional wise, we really don't need anything else. But design-wise, we can add a bunch of stuff. Someone said a fish tank, right? Do we want a fish tank or something else? Terrarium? Or a forest? Yeah, I was thinking the insect couch could go right here. But we could put this right here. We could even put this right here and be able to see out. Side through it, maybe. I kind of like the desert one. Or do we want an aquarium? Yeah, I just don't want the conveyor on the back. I'm going with the desert one for right now. What? This needs a gravity But they all need gravity components, so we can't make any of those right now. Armor plate can cover the conveyor port. Yeah, if I would put it right there. But I really like that right now. And then an insect couch. Tempted to not actually have the insect, just do that. Now I want to know if this is airtight in here. Doesn't look it. Where could our leak be? Where could our leak be? Let's think. We have like a bunch of options where our leak could be. It's not gonna find the leak. Why is leak finder not working? It's not me buffering. I wasn't sure. Internet has been a little funky lately. Oh, leak finder's not gonna work. I bet it's some weird glass thing. No, wait. What? What? That's outside no matter what. Oh, there is a little bit of O2 in here. Pressurizing. There we go. Now it's pressurized. I don't know what was going on there. So there we go. We have it pressurized. We do need to grab some food real quick. Can we get the food production? Where's our food processor? Let's make some more green pellets. Dump our components in there. Yeah, we're good now. How's our battery? 40%. Okay, let's keep working on this. Let's keep working on this real quick. So we need to plug this up. I need to grab some stuff right now. We'll get a scouting run in here. So I want an event controller and a programmable block. Is what I want right now. So event controller, where do I want you? Just thinking of having this here. Yeah, like that. Okay, now, and then programmable block. Add 2 of each. Possibly. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I would use the second version of either one of those, Chad. But I'll put another programmable block on the other side. I heard a spider for a second. Seriously, I ran out of steel plate. I never finished that other spotlight. Another storm coming in. That's the other side. Wildlife ate me. Wildlife ate me. Yeah, I thought it was coming for me. I had a feeling. Okay, and then what do I want to plug in here? Can we think of anything I need to throw in here? You heard a spooter too? I did. I just don't know where it is. Oh, I see it. It's just partying over there. It's fine. We can put the other... I've been struck by a chunk of ice. Yeah, we can put another event controller in there, just in case. Chad's right. We might need it for something. We are gonna have to put something so you don't see these too. At some point we'll stop that. That'll be in our design phase though. I'd like to get out on a scouting run here in a second. But what do we want right there though? We couldn't just put something. Something here right now. About to put that there. Spider's partying. Just let him party. You don't want to disrupt this partying over there. Okay. The only other thing, I don't know where that scaffolding is right now. I want the half scaffolding. Another chunk of ice. I thought it was a spider again. Did I miss the half scaffolding? There it is. We can't build that right there, or do I not have the parts for it? When I do our scouting run, that's what I really want to do. I am rushing just a little bit. Can we get this right there? We can't. You good over there still, Spider? We might have to build that some other way. Let us build a little walkway there. Close this. Get that programmable block. Yeah, we need to get everything that's on the ship. I need to deal with music real quick because that seemed to have stopped. Okay, program. Yeah, let me lift off for a second and deal with that stuff. D-18 Iron Kite. Prefix this new stuff that we added. This one is going to be airlock. This one is going to be docking. Okay, airlock. Let's get this one in. Whips airlock script. Perfect. And then this docking one, we need to grab our connector. Connector locked, unlocked. Add blocks. So select actions. When it's connected, we want these batteries on recharge, off, and then where's our tank? Hydrogen tank, we want this on stockpile. Stockpile off, and then we want thrusters. Atmo thrusters off, on, hydrogen thrusters off, on. Perfect. Let's blueprint this real quick. We have the D-18 Iron Kite. Let's dock up. Perfect. Let's name this airlock interior, and this one will be airlock exterior. Okay, what are we at battery wise right now? 47. How long is that gonna take? Recharge in 10 hours. We don't have that kind of time. Are we gonna go scout for something real quick? Yeah, no antenna yet. Missed some of the build. Do you have a remote control? I do not have a remote control. That is really realistically what we should have thrown somewhere. I actually have a perfect place for remote control. Right there. Are you still over there partying, Spider? Yeah, okay, good. And the antenna. We definitely need the antenna. Probably gonna need an ore detector on this too. There it is. I just hear the spider like it's right here. Like it's breathing down my neck. The problem is we'd want it facing forward. So realistically, that's not gonna look good right there. Trying to think where I want the remote control. Where do I want the remote control? Wildlife baby. Yeah. I'm not really sure where I want the remote control. There's not really a place. That I can think where the gyro is, or the east, what controller is that? We just got struck by ice again. You didn't hear the redeem, Chad? I heard it. We're not playing that game. It was working fine and I have changed absolutely nothing. We could get away with putting one on the top. Chad's just probably being Chad. He likes to be Chad, if you didn't know. Yeah, it really is. It's not the problem. I just can't think of the space for it. I'd want it centered. I'm probably going to put it on the roof, but I'm doing another test flight here. While we have the time... Yeah, it's gonna go up top in the center line. I'm not too worried about it right now, though. Let's blueprint this again. I want to fly out a little bit, though, because I think we're actually gonna be fine. We didn't do back thrusters, though. Braking. Turn these on and off. 3. We should head north-northeast, though. Which way? Yes. This way, right? Yeah. Didn't hear it when I redeemed it a few minutes ago either. The others heard it, then maybe it's a YouTube. Yeah, maybe it's an internet thing, Chad. Things were out of sync. I've been having that recently. I've been watching streams and you'll have to see if you hover over it that it actually is the red live button. I have no food on me. I just eat some raw meat. That's probably why we need to put a food processor in here, though. So we can at least cook some raw meat if we kill some stuff. Eddie, you here right now? You were just talking about the RC block, so I'm not sure if you're still here. Over these mountains is where I think you were talking about. Might be on cooldown, Chad. Unknown units, yeah, I never got rid of that. It still has its broadcast controller. If you can get silver, you could sort out some tasty Kristen. Yeah. I need an ore detector on this too. So a lot of these armor blocks we can replace with stuff like that. A remote control or an ore detector. Eddie, it's this way towards the... I guess it's more this way. The temperate area. Oh, hey, look, it's a ship over there. After the leap. What's the ship's that? It's a crashed encounter. After the leap. Chat, is Redemption just hating you right now?
Fuel critical.
Fuel critical. Yeah, I've been having that a lot, Prime. To where it just sinks out and you're not actually watching the stream live. Wonder what that encounter is over there. True north-northeast. Damaged antenna. Is that the one? That's the ship. We didn't put any guns on this, so it's not smart to go in for that one. But isn't that the... What did we call that? Hostile ship. Yeah, that's still a hostile ship. Okay. Surprised that hasn't despawned. God, that one got me, Chad. That one got me. You can see my mouse shake after the redemptions. There's an ice lake right on the other side where that is, right? The encounter's a potato pancake. It is. It definitely is. You saw my mouth shake, yeah. It actually got me. What if I crash because of that one time? Yeah, you see it in Redeemed, so you're waiting on that sound. Yeah, this definitely is a slightly different climate, but we need to get out of this mountainous area. I'm not really going north-northeast anymore, am I, Eddie? How far away is this? We're already almost 30,000. Did I get the keep the parts on me for that other? Okay. I want to add a center line up near the front, similar scaffolding. We're pretty far, Eddie. I think this ship would look much better if we brought, like, you remove the large cargo and bring to like a dual hydrogen thruster. If you redeem enough, you might maybe take over second potato place. Watch I don't go too high. Yeah, I know. Then we're 100% relying on that hydrogen thruster. What's down there? We are a good ways away though. 33. Be okay for an encounter right now. The mountain belt is big between the plains and the poles. You're talking about this one to my right, right? There's no ice lakes around here. Yeah, I know. I wasn't gonna climb that mountain. We're not that high. We're just getting far away from base though. It doesn't make sense to be out this far. Past that mountain, you're saying there's going to be an ice lake. It's still going to be about what, 40,000? It's 20,000 less than the other place, which is, if there's an ice lake over there and possibly an encounter, it's a step up. Thinking some panel work out back here where I have that scaffolding block, the walkable scaffolding. There's an ice lake. It's a little ice lake. I don't know that I'd want all these massive mountains around me. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was, the ice lake. I like that green looking area over there. The place we found was green, right? Is this the ice lake you were talking about, Eddie? Why is there no encounter popping up? It's big enough to get a ton of ice out of. Bigger ones are further into the plains. What's the difference between this and the original spot we found? Yeah, we could probably find some mushrooms. We could just cruise like this for so long. Look at that. How much power and hydrogen we have for just cruising around. Yeah, several tons of ice. Titans up there. That looks like a massive ice lake up here. Yeah, I haven't been in the area very long. I was just kind of hoping that an encounter would pop up. Shut up, Marcus. Shut up, Marcus. Yeah, look at this spot right here. It's almost the same distance though than the other one. Where was that other one? New base question mark. It's 34 kilometers that way. I gotta admit I like the view here better, and we don't have mountains potentially blocking the sun. Yeah, look at this ice lake. It's insane. Yeah, I say we GPS this one, and this will be our, on Thursday stream, this will be our, where we start our base. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It's about the same distance, but this is a massive lake. And we don't really have anything that's going to block the sun too much. I mean, which way is the sun going? Down that way and it comes up over there, maybe? Yeah, let's GPS this. I'm gonna use David's word there. Okay, let's head back to our base. We definitely found a suitable base location. East to west. That is west, so yeah. Yeah, that's a wonderful ice lake. Thank you, Eddie. I mean, I'm sure the other place would have been an okay place, but this looks, it looks better. It's a nicer spot for a base. I'll have to think of a name for it. Can the community think up a potato-themed Loch Ness Monster base name? Loch or Ida? Could we make it actually look like Nessie? Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, I don't say this a lot. I let Streamlabs and the community say this. Consider liking the stream and consider subscribing. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ice Station Epsilon. The very serious sounding name, Chad. Crinkle Fry Monster. Crinkle Fry Monster. Also, why haven't you joined the Discord yet if you're not part of the Discord? The greenhouse build competition is, the entries are done tomorrow. I forget the exact time. I may have put it at midnight Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. It's pinned in the channel. I'm just gonna plug some things while we're flying. I also have a merch line. I have plenty of merch, and if there's ever a design in my merch store that you would like on something else, I am open to suggestions. I just released my Wildlife Ate Me sticker, which I'm definitely looking on adding to more things, like shirts or hats, mugs. Ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? Vanguard Outpost. Okay, change. Where is that? Wish we had the survival kit right now. Lot K Nest Monster. That's a good one, Eddie. Those are those like little potato pancakes, right? Loch Messy. It might be. It might be a little messy when I leave. Not liking the battery life right now. Wish I put a Gatling on this. What's the terrain like? Should have put a camera too, or a searchlight. Does this have anything to shoot at me? I wonder if I can get up. It looks like it's on very flat terrain. The approach is not going to be easy at all. And it's going to be in the dark. I mean, we could always sleep. We are on day 18 right now, right? We're whatever the calendar says +1 at the moment. We have anywhere we could just go chill? It's not shooting at us right now. It also didn't yell at us. Yeah, the terrain is extremely dark. Does it not care that we're here? Doesn't really look like we could get underneath anything. If I'm at this, are we kinda? No, it still has some visual on us. This is probably gonna be our best approach though. I think I'm gonna have to land it kind of crooked right now because we don't have that other scaffolding. We just sit right like this, yeah. It looks like we're good to sit just like this. I have no food though. Not gonna eat some raw meat. We could sleep. I've not found a trade station. Wait, do I have a GPS for one though? I have this station right here. Yeah, we could head over there. This GPS is where we parked. We do have a little bit of a underneath. I see. Is that an assault? Yeah, so we're +2, whatever is back at the base. Worried that if we start grinding this, it's just going to start shooting my ship. Do I have... I put steel plate away. I did not mean to put steel plate away. Day +2, yeah. I knew what you meant, Corbin. I don't have any steel plate. I wanted some steel plate real quick to build a little bit of scaffolding. And I grabbed some steel plate from something. This is not... Yeah. There we go. How much did that just get me? 15? And do the same thing on the other side. I have an idea. I'm also aware that this has sensors and it might just start, but I want to take out that assault on the top as fast as possible. That and the great storm. The assault and the antenna, because I'm also worried of a drone. Corrosive elements. Ah, we can't do this right now. It's gonna kill us. Do I have medkit? We could try to medkit it. Is that gonna keep doing more damage? Is there a cooldown on the medkit? So there's an interior right there. A Gatling over there. Yeah, this is not the time to do this. Sucks that there's not better terrain to approach this with. I feel like if we're going to serious approach this, I am going to park further away though, just so it doesn't shoot up my ship if I mess something up. Close. Thank you. Okay, we are low on food, and we don't have a way to cook it. And the storm just had to start. Let's move and park a little bit further away. That's what, 1400 on that? It's gonna be a run. Wish there was a way we like that we didn't actually have to get that far away and we could just find somewhere a little dip down a little bit. It's all we need is just a little more of a dip somewhere. But this is such flat terrain. Is this getting any better? We might be safe right here. This looks safer. Yeah, I don't think that that assault can see us from here. I don't see the assault. It's a much better approach. You'll put on the station between the guns and your ship. Yeah, I don't know if I start building it, game director, would they start shooting though? That's what I was worried about. Sit in our toilet for a second. It's actually, we don't have the time. It's about time to wrap
Everything
some
is
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah, everything is awesome. Next time, on Thursday, we'll approach this space. So yeah, down in the description, plenty of ways that you can support the channel if you're looking to do that, because I am doing this as a full-time job. Every little bit counts. Every like, every subscription, memberships, Patreon. There are plenty of ways down in the description that you can support the channel if you want to do that. Join the Discord if you're not part of the Discord. Thank you all for being here tonight. You are all awesome as always. Everything is awesome, right? The greenhouse event, like I've said multiple times, is wrapping up tomorrow. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. I'm gonna go enjoy some tacos. And you guys have a great rest of your night. And I will see you on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.